Welcome back to CryptosRus. I'm George. We're all George. The top Bitcoin holders in the world. Guess who's number 2? BlackRock. Within a very, very short amount of time. You know, Satoshi, has 1.1 million, but they mined it. They were the first people to mine it. So, of course, they could mine a lot, but they've held on that for, 14, 15 years. BlackRock only started accumulating for 1 year, not even 1.5 years, and they're like more than half of what Satoshi has already. And let's not forget a strategy. Michael Saylor buying like $1 billion here, there. They are not too far off at 576,000 Bitcoin. If you combine the two, they are more than that number that Satoshi has. Binance is up there, but a lot of it is, just custody for customers. But a lot of it is theirs as well. And then you got all these others. And U.S. government now, the 198,000 is the new Bitcoin reserve for the United States. And hey, let's not forget, China has almost as much. They could make theirs into reserve as well. But yeah, that's a lot of Bitcoin. That's just 13 entities. And you're talking about how many? If you add that up, I'm just eyeballing it. That's probably 5-6 million right there. Maybe even more than that. That's just from 13 entities. And there are more that are buying every single day. Even the biggest naysayers are turning into bulls. Jamie Dimon is one of them, even though he still portrays like, I don't really trust Bitcoin and this and that. But actions speak louder than words. The fact that every JP Morgan branch is going to allow Bitcoin buying, that tells you something. And Jim Cramer now, he can't help it but mention Bitcoin. Even though a lot of us don't want him to because of the inverse Cramer effect. But now he's talking about Bitcoin is a hedge against everything, against reckless borrowing, government, inflation, all that. He's mentioning it all the time. People aren't even asking about it. Now he's talking about it. Even though he's been in the space, he's been told and educated by many over the years, so kind of in this space. And he would flip-flop. Like 1 minute he likes it, another minute he hates it, another minute he likes it, another minute he says it's going to go down lower. Now it just seems like he finally understands that Bitcoin is a hedge. It's the ultimate hedge, but it's definitely here to stay, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go away. So, all the biggest bears are even recognizing Bitcoin and the power of it. Look at this stat. 4 out of 5 Americans want the U.S. to swap gold for Bitcoin. So recently there were rumors that the United States may sell off some of its gold stockpile to supplement their new Bitcoin stockpile. Right? And it seems like a lot of Americans are in favor of this. I am in favor of this. I don't know how much gold we hold, but I'm assuming a ton. And I don't know if the audit was ever done on Fort Knox. And I don't even think that's where we hold most of our gold. But yeah, there's only so much. There's only so much gold. There's only so much Bitcoin. Yes, gold is limited, but you can always buy more. It seems like there's always new mines, new places discovered where you get a ton of gold, and it's like forever, basically. You can't do that with Bitcoin. At this point, no one can just mint more Bitcoin. It's controlled by code, which is controlled by the miners, which is spread around the world, and it gets stronger every single day. It's just different. It's different. It's a pharmaceutical grade gold that's just better. And again, that's why so many people are turning to Bitcoin. Trump's, it looks like Trump's, thumbs up. Every day, there's a new company. Thumbs up, aims for a $500 million Bitcoin play, expansion. Here's one in the UK. The Smarter Web Company bought 16.4 million, no, 16.4, 1.28 million for its treasury. Not the biggest number, but still, it adds up. Every single company that's coming in. And Texas, of course, is a huge state, okay, may be adopting that Bitcoin strategy as well, right? We already have 2 states. Texas would be the third, but Texas is a huge one, right? So we got states that are embracing Bitcoin. We got companies, got everyone, countries too. Here's a good one for those of you guys that are in Australia. Australian courts may be ruling that Bitcoin should be the same as money. And if that's the case, then there should be no capital gains tax. So anyone that's ever paid taxes on their Bitcoin gains will be getting a large refund back if that's the case. That would be fantastic. If Bitcoin is treated as a currency, not as a commodity, I mean, that's even a bigger reason to go all in on Bitcoin, basically, if you're in Australia. If this flies, right, no one's going to appeal this and it goes through, that would be pretty big. You don't have to worry about capital gains. You can buy as much as you want. It could appreciate to millions, and you don't have to pay a dime of taxes. What's not to like about that? All right. You got a Bitcoin whale that just bought 141 million in Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin set for all-time high this week? It's looking like it. Bitcoin is ready to explode past that resistance, right? Twice now, we have gone up to about 107. Now we have broken that 105. Remember, we were talking about how, we can't break above 105. We did. Now we're trying to press up against that 107 mark. We did it twice within a day of each other. So we're inching to break higher into that next, first of all, back to our previous high. And second of all, into a new high territory. And it's still young this week. We could still do it. Just need a little bit more pushing. This shows that a golden cross is about to happen. This is on the daily chart for Bitcoin. So this could be one of the drivers. And the last few times this happened, Bitcoin saw some good things happen. We saw this last year, right around October timeframe. The year before that, we also saw it around the October timeframe. Are we going to see the same thing this time around in October? But we're way earlier in the year. We're not even in June yet, but it seems like we are ready for that bull cross, that golden cross, the next leg up. A lot of predictions between 120, 130, 140. This one is showing that right around $140,000 is where Bitcoin's next level is. And that's not the top of this cycle. That's just the next level. And then maybe we just hold on there for a few months until October hits, and then we go up even more. Yeah. When in doubt, zoom out, basically. Okay. I talked about at the beginning, complacency. A lot of people get complacent about a certain level, like over $100,000. But just take a second and zoom out and realize how far we have come within a very short amount of time. Even just over last year, 2 years, 3 years, compared to our bottom of this cycle or last cycle or the bottom of the previous cycle. Recognize that we have come a long, long way. Patience is the name of the game when it comes to investing. And it's no different with Bitcoin and crypto. We know it's the fastest horse in the race, but still, there are times you just gotta be patient.